WKIS HD3, Boca Raton, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Broadcasting to you on WNN 1470 AM and TrentoVision.tv from the world's leading think tank laboratory, buried deep in an undisclosed building in hostile territory where evil and corruption is exposed. You're about to enter the Tom Trento Show.
No order, go ahead, plan your battle, thank you.
You're on the air.
Tom Trento heads United West, a group that says it defends Western
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe. Happy birthday to you.
Look at it. Look at his birthday cake.
Oh my gosh, it looks like
It's a real
him.
birthday
It looks
cake.
like you. Look at that.
Let me see
If
it.
you-
Turn around here.
If you were a Santa
Wow.
Claus, that's exactly
Wow.
what you would look like.
It's Santa Joe.
Santa Joe. Yeah. It's, I'm not hearing anything in my headset, but that's probably.
That's because you got the volume low. He's cut you off. He's cut you off.
Okay. Here we go.
He gave us the hook.
He gave us the hook.
It's the, what is it, 23rd? Your birthday's the 24th.
Yeah.
You and Jesus, man, pretty close.
Yeah, really,
Day
right there,
apart.
Joe.
Pretty
That's
cool.
my parents' wedding anniversary.
The 24th?
Yeah.
Did Joe
Well-
get gypped on Christmas gifts as a kid because they were so close? You got them both?
You got him both?
Wow.
Wow.
Because that's how they roll.
Hey, Joe, I don't have anything in my headset. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, he cut you off, man.
What are you doing to me? I come here.
You got to turn your volume up, Tom. I know you're not used to
Who shut
that.
it off? Did you shut
I
it
didn't
off?
I
shut
didn't
it
shut it,
off.
but you
She shut it off.
No,
It
she
wasn't
didn't.
me. Can you hear
turning
me?
all the dials.
Am I audible?
You're
I am?
audible. Yeah, you get your volume down too. Turn your volume up too.
Okay, today's our first show on the air.
You guys guys out for a can't even. Jeez, oh man, I got all this. I like
Cool.
you guys got that one little thing. You can't even figure out a knob.
Joe,
Jeez,
you realize
oh, man.
we've
I
done.
thought this was supposed to be easier than what we usually
I know.
do.
Well, yeah, for some people it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done over 600 hours. 600 hours.
And it feels like 6,000.
We are well-oiled machine. Okay, who's going to cut up the cake here?
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Brownie cake.
Brownie cake.
Oh, that's racist.
But we're out of plates, so we got to use paper towel.
That's racist.
But I do have forks and knives and all of that stuff.
Okay, we
So
should
let me-
not.
Yeah, you take care of that.
Oh my
There we
God.
go.
Get you, there
You guys,
you go.
we should not be let out of the house.
I know.
All right.
You're losing our technical. All right.
Joe's cake almost bought the dust.
Almost
I
bought it.
bet this is a fun
Almost
show
bought
to
the
listen
dust.
to.
This cake
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
bought the dust. Here we go. Now I can hear myself. What we're doing, folks.
Hey, turn me up a little bit too there.
What number are you? That's
Don't-
CJ.
Not that one.
You're over here.
Yeah, to the right. Number 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
Hi, everybody. Tom Trento here. Now we have two of us. Can they see CJ?
Yeah, you're wearing a white shot.
Okay, good.
And
'Cause
CJ,
we
your
can't
hair's
see
not
anything.
quite right. Just let you know.
Oh, you rotten specimen! Top 10 reasons why I love J. Mark Campbell.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Tom Trento once again. Very serious show that we have here on a very serious day, Monday the 23rd December. We are not in our bunker as fallaciously explained early by the introduction. We are back where? Home.
Back at
We
home.
are home.
We're home.
Original digs here, man.
We are double.
It's homecoming day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're back in the studio where it all began, September 3rd, 2012, Monday, Labor Day. We were here for like five months or so.
Yeah. This is where it all began.
We got kicked out of the building.
Yeah, they threw us out. Yeah.
And now we're back. But we're only back today for one day. Then tomorrow we'll be back in the hole.
We're just here to celebrate a little Christmas cheer with Joe.
With Joe. Joe's birthday. We
Just with Joe.
just
Not with
for-
anybody else
no,
here.
just
with
Joe,
Joe,
that's
right?
somewhere close to his birthday every year we come back and celebrate. His birthday's actually tomorrow. But we had to come today, and this is our little throwing a little Christmas party for the folks here at WNN
1470 AM.
on your dial. And if you want to talk to us, the number is
555-9999.
We don't play well with others.
Right.
We have an hour here, and we don't waste 1 second of it.
No.
That's right.
This is
And we are actually live on the internet. If you guys are looking at us right now, we're actually live. Yeah.
scripted.
Why don't you tell them, Mark, when we say live,
We're actually
how
live.
that differs then from every other day?
As
Well, I drink
opposed
some
to be
grape juice here.
as opposed to being dead. Yes, but we are. This is actually a live show. We're actually broadcasting this live, streaming live from WNN Studios, Boca Raton, 1470.
But are we live every day?
No. We were live streaming. We just like
Masquerading
Sean
as
Hannity, we do a
live.
lot of pre-recording of the show. So this is definitely a live.
Oh,
cake
cool.
time.
Look at this.
It is cake time.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Oh, thank
And
you.
the mystical,
Look at
magical
that.
head with a hand comes through.
And you're eating on the air?
And you're eating on the air.
Oh,
Nobody.
Tom, did you watch the Dolphins football game yesterday?
sadly, yes.
Oh.
I've come to a critical analysis, and I actually did an in-depth study on this game.
Because you're a numbers guy.
Because I'm a numbers guy, I am a numbers guy, and tell me where I'm wrong, and tell me where maybe I'm mathematically in error. But when you have 4 zeros on the scoreboard, I've determined that you usually lose the game. Would you agree with that? Thesis?
0 in the first quarter, 0 in the second quarter, 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. 0.
How can you?
That's good. CJ, eat it. Nobody cares.
And we
what
are
you
in.
look like while you're
We are
eating.
wrecked near Miami. That's the reason to
I'm
talk
not
about this
eating.
game.
Does the invisible guy want a piece of birthday
Here.
cake?
Invisible Mike. It's good. You got to celebrate for his birthday.
I'm celebrating at heart, but
He's celebrating at heart.
It's gone up 8 pounds. And
Okay, I'm back. I got my voice back.
You got your voice back? Done chewing?
Is the other Joe calling in? Here's what we're doing, folks. Hi.
Yes.
What we're doing
What
today.
is the plan?
What we're doing is we've come back to WNN. As you know, we started out here over a year ago, and we were here every single day, lugging all this equipment upstairs and doing a show. 3 hours back then. And then we decided that we would go to another location because we're really a television show that's simulcast on the radio. We have a studio that we have, such as it is, nice little studio, and you see that every day with the green screen and all of that. This right here is not fake. That guy back there
He's not
is
fake.
actually
A real
for
guy.
real. Because watch, we can give him commands, and he'll respond in our
Just like a
commands.
trained
Stand
monkey.
on your head.
Stand on your head, Jeff.
Eat your cake, Joe.
Eat your cake and eat it. Have your cake and eat it too.
clap 5 times. Applause.
Put your left foot in.
And put your left
Oh,
foot
stand
out.
on one finger. This is my first time at this radio station.
He's actually got a mic too, Tom. You better be
He's got a
careful.
mic, but I can't hear him.
And he
I
can
said
talk.
I can't stand on my head, but I can stand on one finger.
He can't stand on his
Yeah,
head, but he
you
can
can
stand
stand on
on one
That's
finger.
an old joke.
He's like,
Standing here.
he's like a guy.
Put your finger under your foot. I'm standing
He's
on my
like the
finger.
great mysterious.
Oh.
This is my first time at the radio station. I was not with you previous, and I'm just curious why I was forced through metal detector when all of you just walked right through.
Well, my question is, who brought this guy?
Who let him in?
Yeah, who let
Yeah,
him in?
let him in.
I didn't let him in.
I didn't tell him we were coming here. How'd you find out we were coming here?
The schmucky Putznik told me to come.
Oh, little. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is.
Actually, we called ahead, and they examined us on the phone, but they had to put through the metal detector.
Yeah, and
Yes.
sorry about the anal cavity search
yeah,
and
that's
everything.
search. That's search.
That was an extra treat for him, probably.
Don't like Tom had last week. Don't like Tom had last week.
Okay, I did not say that.
Yes.
I'm glad my
CJ.
mother doesn't listen to this
Digital
show.
examination.
And if you know, well, good to have you here, Abdullah. Nice to have you, Imam. Abdullah from Pakistan Taliban. He's on hiatus. You are getting waterboarded regularly, from what I understand, by our intelligence folks.
Less and less.
Okay. All right, because they're listening to you on the show.
That's right.
So then we put in a good word for you. CJ is back. Let's give CJ a hand.
Yay.
Where have you been?
Okay, I have been tending to my other volunteer duties. I know this is going to shock you and everybody else, but there's actually people out there who need more help than you do.
Oh, really?
I can't
Really?
I never thought that I would say that, but it's actually true.
Well, I'm scanning the
CJ,
room.
your hairs need to push it back on the left a little bit.
I'm scanning the room.
I need to push my hair back?
Back just a little bit, yeah. There you go.
Right
That's better
there?
for the camera. Yeah, thanks.
I'm scanning the room here. I'm scanning the room.
Yeah.
And I would take issue with anyone else needing more help than us.
That's right.
I know. I can't believe that I actually
I'd like
said
to
it.
meet
And I
those
Well, you
people.
have.
I'd like to meet those people.
You
yes.
have.
Okay, I have.
Yeah.
Well, good to have you back, CJ. We have just
Thank you for letting me come back.
just a few more shows left in this year.
That's right.
Then it's all over. Then
it's 2014.
Then it's 2014. Happy Halloween and all of that stuff. Is he on? Oh, good. We got our. What we're doing today, we just got sort of reacclimated to our old studio.
Where am I? I'm lost.
Schmucky's here now.
Schmucky's back.
God, everybody's following.
What did you let Imam Abdul in?
I thought we was having a party, so I invited him. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to.
That's okay.
All
No
right,
problem.
all right.
Well, folks who are listening at 10 minutes.
Yeah, what time is
10
it?
minutes
We don't have a
after
clock.
It's actually real time. Yes, it's actually live real time. It's not a
It
fake
really
real
is a
time.
time. Usually we pre-record and we do it at our own leisure, and we make up the time, and it usually is right here or there. But this is live and in color, because I'll show you. If I stop talking,
We'll have dead air. Just like that, which we don't want to have.
there's dead air. If I come back, we have
Live air. Right.
And very live right now on the line, on the J&O line.
So good on
Jane,
the
well, yeah, well, that's. I'm sure.
NN
I'm sure
line,
you're.
on the NN line, calling in from
The-
up there, and he's calling in from Joe. Joe, are you with us?
Yes, hi Tom.
Hey, Joe Dugan, my friend and a wonderful patriot. Joe heads up remember the Tea Party event I went to last January, South Carolina?
In South Carolina.
Joe heads up that Tea Party organization, puts this amazing convention together. Wanted to touch base with him. You are not by a computer. He couldn't Skype, but he called in. Joe, how have you been?
I've been great, Tom. How are you doing? Looking forward to talking to you today.
We're doing very well. Some changes in the future, but things are going well, and we all are so excited about ObamaCare. It's going to revolutionize
it's wonderful.
America. And,
It's a wonderful program.
We just can't wait to all sign up. Did you sign up yet, Joe?
I think I have, Tom.
How can you tell?
How can you tell?
I'm going at 90 miles an hour, Tom, and I putting this convention together, and some things are getting backed up.
What? Tell us about the convention. Tell us the theme and who's there this year.
Okay, we have a very special convention this year. Well, actually, they were all special, as you know. But this year, the theme of our convention is the 2014 election kickoff and constitutional compliance in our government. So we have actually two themes.
Okay, that is not as fun as Christmas and Joe's birthday, I have to say.
And our convention this year, Tom, we've had so many requests for outstanding speakers from all over the country that we've extended our convention to 2.5 days this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so it will begin at 3 p.m. on Saturday, January 18th, and we'll finish up at 5 p.m. on Monday,
Our high-tech shot
January
here.
20th. And basically what we have laid out is we have speakers on Saturday that are very well known, and they'll be speaking on general issues. And you know, Tom, that last year we had, thanks to the Tea Party Patriots, we had our entire convention live streamed. Well, Tea Party Patriots is going to do that for us again this year. So you'll be the folks that can't make it physically to our convention will be able to see our convention on the live stream.
Beautiful.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, I remember what you did last year. You put together a compilation of all the speakers, DVD, sent that out. That was a very, very useful piece. Joe Dugan is a true American hero, working very, very hard. Retired and now working twice as hard as he was working before, but brings a phenomenal group of people together. Is it the same place at Myrtle Beach up there?
Yes, it is. And Tom, what we did last year, or this past spring, was we made a documentary out of the convention, and I took 28 sets. There were 5 DVDs to a set up to Washington in April, and we presented those to 28 senators and congressmen.
Beautiful. And each of these DVDs, folks, has a subject matter expert, someone who understands the issues, whether it's constitutional issues, economic issues, internal immigration issues, border issues, national security, whatever it may be. And what Joe has done is put a syllabus together, if you will, a DVD syllabus for very busy Congress people, for the Senate too, and the staff will look at these things, review it, and they get an education. A very smart way of force multiplying the work of all the people that come to the event. So you put on a good show for sure, and we want to hear back from you how things have gone, and stay in touch with you. Okay?
Yeah, Tom, I'd like to tell you that we're doing something new this time. For the first time, we are also going to be live streaming this in Spanish nationwide.
Sí.
That's very good.
¿Cómo está usted? How do people get in
Feliz
touch?
Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Joe, how do people get in touch with you? Somebody listening now, they're interested, or they have some relatives up there. They want to send them, or they want to take the trip from down here, which would be a great time. It's beautiful weather up there, and it's right on the ocean. It's fabulous. Long pier. I walked down on the pier when I was there. How do they get in touch with you, Joe?
The best way that they can get in touch with us, if they'd like to come, is to contact Ron Hughes, and his email is Ron, R-O-N, M as in Mary, B as in boy, T as in Thomas, at gmail.com.
Ron MBT, right?
In Myrtle Beach Tea Party.
Myrtle Beach Tea Party, MBT. Ron MBT at Gmail. Pretty good, pretty easy.
Can I ask you a real quick question? Are you doing any training or teaching to candidates who are actually running for office this year or anything like that, as far as getting them involved and informed on the issues? Well,
what we're actually doing this year is we're going to have, for the first time, a debate among all the announced candidates who are running against Lindsey Graham in the GOP primary for the Senate, for his Senate seat. And we hope to be able to give the people in South Carolina, as well as the rest of the nation, a look at who's going to be filling that seat in 2015 when the next session of Congress opens, because it sure isn't going to be Lindsey Graham.
Okay, sounds good.
Very good, Tom.
No, he's not. Lindsey Graham's not going to be attending, right?
Well,
you never know.
Lindsey Graham this day, he's not going to be attending.
But he doesn't seem to want to come. So if he's not there to answer the questions that the other candidates are asked.
There you go.
We'll just have to look for them and his answers in his record.
You got it. Joe Dugan, stay in touch, and we wish you all the best. Godspeed on this very, very important Tea Party event.
Wonderful talking to you.
Have a great time, Joe.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, from Joe in South Carolina. I'm looking at the clock here. We're clicking along pretty good. WNN 1470, 18 minutes after 3 o'clock. Yeah, we're pretty close to being on time, huh? Like that matters to us.
Time,
a little time between
We're in the studio.
Like that matters.
This is a party. This is
we
not
have
a show.
cupcakes on the table.
Birthday.
It's Joe's birthday. I
Joe's
forgot.
birthday. We don't have
I'm
no
taking a break.
stinking script.
Joe, we got your birthday card here,
Right
too.
here.
We forgot to give it to you. And
And the candles.
we forgot to put the candles on the cake. Okay? They're unique candles. There's
Oh,
four
those
of
are
them.
the exploding candles.
That would have been so
Those
much
candles.
fun on live television.
So we missed a couple of pieces. For
That's
a,
all
sort of a
right.
comprehensive.
It's the thought that
It's
matters,
the
Tom.
thought. It's the
Well,
thought
maybe
that
we'll come
matters.
back someday and do it again.
We can do that, yes. But let's go from
Mic Joe up for the whole show.
South Carolina. Let's go to I don't know, the West Bank. How about that?
Oh, sounds
same
fun.
thing.
We can go over to the West Bank because there's
You know
something
where the
very
bus
interesting.
bombing was over the weekend?
Yeah, there was some bombs over the weekend in the West Bank. But this is interesting. Palestinian Media Watch, folks that we know fairly well,
Right.
they put out a video of Fatah. CJ, tell the folks who Fatah is.
Oh, those are the moderate Palestinians who are negotiating for peace. Those are the partners for peace.
And-
How
And
they
they're headed
moderate?
by they're headed by a man who's in the 12th year of his 4-year term.
Yeah.
No, it's not 12. I'm exaggerating.
99.
99.
99. Yeah.
Mahmoud Abbas.
Mahmoud
he's in,
Abbas.
I think it's the 7th or 8th year of his 4-year
Yeah,
term.
like we've always said, elections one time,
I don't even
one vote.
speak in elections, man.
And he was trained by the Soviets, basically. He's a Holocaust denier, and he's Israel's peace partner. Well, Fatah has...
Oh yeah, he's the guy also who orchestrated the Munich massacre at the Olympics.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah,
forgot about
small
that.
thing like that.
Yeah, that's, you know. But
And now
he's renounced
now
those.
he's George Washington and
He's
Thomas
renounced.
Jefferson
He's
all rolled
renounced.
up into one.
He's renounced all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
Bill Ayers type of thing, right?
He is. He's George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, and he raised a little Boy Scout group. We're going to show you. It's about a 1-minute video.
We're
You
not
don't
gonna
have the Fatah video.
I don't have the Fatah video. You
Send it to me. I said I don't have anything.
Okay. Okay.
can bring it up.
Or you can forward it to me real quick.
I could probably play it on this thing.
Yeah.
On my pink iPad.
On your pink
We can
iPad.
hold it up. That's good.
Yeah.
You're going to have to read it.
Right.
Okay. Let's try this live and in color, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the sausage be made,
Right now.
There we go.
Niggers.
Okay.
Sausages.
No, but we talk about Fatah though. I mean, it's not. It's why are they our new peace partners over there, CJ?
Why are they our peace partners?
Yeah. Why are they our new peace partners?
Because, gee.
Did they just say it? They said that now they're moderate. Is that basically the story and the scenario?
Well, this is the PLO we're talking about here.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying.
Is that what you were trying to-
Yes, I was trying to pull out of you.
Pull it out of me.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
You make
But-
camera?
This is the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade.
There you go. All right,
Here, you put the camera on it.
go ahead. You got to back it up a little bit here.
You can back it up.
Back it up.
This is high-tech
This
editing
is so
here.
much fun.
This is high-tech.
In here
This is the reason
Push the
we
play
hate
button.
studios. This is the reason we hate studios.
This is
Hang on. The volume is up here. So you may have to lower the volume and let the people see it.
This is kind of fun, though, in some kind of twisted way.
You got to read it.
Detonate your revolution of rage in their midst. Bombard them with your fire and shoot them. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades, praise Allah, our jihad fighters have managed to develop these rockets. Many. So they will reach the Zionist depth of Israel, Allah willing, to a distance of 45 kilometers inside the occupied Palestinian territories. We will strike the Zionist enemy on its own ground. Yes, we and the Al-Aqsa Brigades are preparing to kidnap Zionist soldiers, Takbir, to settle accounts with the Zionist enemy properly, in order to empty out the Zionist prisons, slap the tyrant's face and rebel. This is great. Step over the oppressor's ambitions.
Good stuff, man.
Be like Yasser Arafat, do not fear them. Death is in your cup, make them drink. With these rockets, we will liberate our Jerusalem, Al-Quds. With these rockets, we will crush the Zionist enemy in sensitive areas where it doesn't expect us to crush it, Allah willing. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade is listed as a terror organization by the United States and European Union. Here is your girly book.
I was wondering what you were doing with it, Abdullah. All right, let me put this into perspective.
Me
okay?
just touching that pink thing could be considered blasphemous in my native Pakistan.
Let me put this into perspective here.
Okay.
John Kerry's working like crazy to get these folks, the PLO and the Fatah. These are just names for these
Kill the Jews party!
for the so-called moderate Muslims to line up with the Hamas, the radical Muslims.
Israel exists and continue to exist. Islam will obliterate Hamas.
And some sort of love kumbaya coalition, according to John Kerry, to have peace with Israel. So we need everybody out there. I know it's Christmas week and all of that, but we need everybody out there to seriously, if you had to enter the negotiation room and assist the Israelis in making peace with these people who are building rockets to kill the Zionist pigs
and making YouTube videos.
Well, here's what happened with this video. That's why it's interesting. Palestinian Media Watch, which surveys all the crazy videos.
Not affiliated with
No, they're the good guys.
Palestinian Authority, by the way.
They're watching the Palestinian Authority, yes.
They're Israelis that scan the Palestinian media, get this stuff, then expose it. Mm-hmm. They put this video up, and YouTube blocked this video on their website, Palestinian Media Watch.
Right.
You can't
Wait
get
a minute. They
It's okay.
Whoa.
So we would just sneak by YouTube censors?
They
blocked it
Palestinian Media Watch
from playing this
on their
website,
on their own website.
Palestinian Media Watch, they blocked the video.
But they
allowed Fatah to play it on their YouTube video.
So it
was just hijacking their video. It's basically unauthorized use of a video. We run into that problem every now and then.
But I found it on the internet.
Right.
So it's just that Palestinian Media Watch is in a big dispute right now with YouTube over this whole activity. So it's selective editing, obviously, YouTube against Palestinian Media Watch. Though it was never blocked.
I just want to make sure I understand this. The bad guys, the ones who created this video, were allowed to put this up on YouTube.
Yes.
Unfettered, no restrictions whatsoever.
It was on their site. They put it up. Yeah.
Kill them, bomb them, maim them. Yeah.
Now I know.
Okay, no problem.
Zionist.
No problem with that.
Hold on. I know YouTube has some policies about promoting quote-unquote hate speech on the internet.
Right.
And you're not allowed to do that. In fact, they've blocked, white Aryan groups and, people who were obviously saying some pretty nasty stuff. Now I know they've blocked some of our stuff because we say we say kill everybody all the time, right?
No.
I think they're going to block us today because we sang Happy Birthday.
It's a proprietary song.
But so Palestinian Media Watch replays this and gets blocked for playing their stuff because they don't want you
stuff that's already been playing on YouTube.
On a different channel. Very explain.
That's a cool
because if you're watching the Fatah channel, it is because you are the bad guy. So there is nothing to worry from. If you are watching the video from the Palestinian Media Watch, it is going to be watched by kuffar, and kuffar might get upset that this is going on. Talk about that. Ask what Thomas say. Why would you make Israel negotiate with these people? So the idea is to keep the information from what you would call the good people, and only let what you would call the bad people enjoy such high quality movie making.
Okay,
and if you could unravel all of that, we have a job opportunity for you.
Yeah, wonderful pay and short hours. Yeah. So just another little tidbit as you enter the Christmas week. And look, for those of you who are Christian pilgrims, you want to go to Bethlehem to see
good luck with that.
To see where Jesus was born. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, don't go there.
Don't go there. If you get in, you may not get out.
Or if you want to go to Nazareth and up there and run around the city.
Not a fun place.
Don't go there either.
Not a fun place. All right, what we're going to do right now is we're moving along here on WNN 1470, 28 minutes after. Time is
You're
flying,
showing off with the times today.
Oh, yeah, you were just like...
He's like, what time is it? Can I say it again?
It's the real time.
What time is it, CJ?
It's the real time. It's interesting doing this in real time.
Yeah.
Instead of Cut. Somebody
It's
massage my
Tuesday.
shoulder.
I know.
Somebody massage my
I need
shoulder.
curlers, makeup.
All right, let's switch to Obamacare. Mr. Obama had a
I love that program.
rough weekend, Mr. Obama.
That's a great program.
Mr. Obama had a rough weekend. He his Obamacare thing is having some serious problems.
Really?
And
Seriously?
And he took off. We'll talk about him taking off in a few minutes. But what's the latest? Anybody know the latest on Obamacare?
Nobody knows the latest because the law changes every day. How could anyone possibly know what the law is when it changes on an everyday basis? How can you be an insurance company and be expected to keep up with what your... How can you decide what your rates are going to be if you don't know what your product is and you don't know who has it?
Oh, technicalities. God, you guys just don't want to see people have health care.
It's so hard to be law-abiding in
It
America
is.
these days, isn't
You
it?
guys do not want to see individuals have health care.
You know, Joe mentioned,
It's so
right?
great that we're here at the Health and Wealth Network, or the Health and Wealth radio station, to discuss Obamacare. Because you'll be neither healthy nor wealthy after this thing is done.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we're viewed as conservatives, and maybe a little bit on the, little past the center right, more toward the right side of the right side.
Right.
So a lot of people, maybe even some driving and some watching, would not take us as seriously because they would think that we have, skewed the Obamacare situation. But what about Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia? He's tracking quite a bit like a Republican lately. He's a Democrat. He's a Democrat senator. Interesting guy, good guy in many respects. President Obama, here's what he said. Manchin said, Obamacare could have a meltdown effect and hurt the party 315 days from today.
No, this is the best thing that happened to the Democrat Party, in my opinion.
Listen. President Barack Obama's health care law could have a meltdown. Now, these people pick these words carefully. Mm-hmm. Could have a meltdown and make it difficult for his Democrat Party to keep control of the U.S. Senate next year if these ongoing problems with the program are not resolved, said Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia. Therefore, he has urged... He doesn't want to abandon this. I mean, he's trying to be a good
I don't
Democrat.
either. I want more of it.
He said...
I'd like it on rye with mustard.
He said, what we need to do, Joe Manchin said, is urge delaying a penalty for people who do not enroll in health care by 2014. Today's the day. That's why we're talking about this, obviously.
Well, actually, they come out with a qualification on that, Tom. If for some reason we might have a problem with the website or something that might go wrong technically, it will be extended a day. Of course, that would never happen with the website.
For those of you confused about Obamacare.
For those of you who have
just letting you know
slipped
that's
down
the
the
latest.
rabbit hole.
There's no one that can't be confused about Obamacare because Obamacare is changed on a weekly basis.
It's changing.
Everyone, by definition, is confused about it.
It's completely
I want more
confusing.
Obamacare. You guys are thinking about this completely wrong.
Well, today is the day.
I want more Obamacare.
Today's the drop-dead deadline.
Yeah.
For everybody to sign up. This was the end of the road for 2013. You got to sign up by today, and you'll be covered January 1st.
Yeah.
But that got changed. To hardships, to basically any reason you can come up with why you're not covered. And Manchin and others are saying, look, we got to delay this thing. We got to push this back a bit.
Delay this until after, delay the penalties
elections.
until after the elections.
Yeah, after the elections.
Well, maybe. Oh, where is this? Oh, where did it go? No. I got to read this thing for you.
But I'm saying you guys are thinking it's all wrong about Obamacare. I double down on it. Just go for it. I think you give everything that Obama wants, just give it to them.
Yeah, I'm going to try and milk that thing for all it's worth.
There you go.
Well, we gave...
Kidding me? Mind, body, and...
Yeah, milk it.
Milk
everybody together and milk it for everything it's worth.
When you guys were in Israel, we gave Invisible Mike like 2 weeks off.
That's why he lost so much weight.
His assignment was to go sign up for Obamacare, and we thought he'd be back maybe a little late the next day or something like that, but he didn't come back for 2 weeks.
This is the first time we've seen him.
and he still hadn't been able to sign up. And
Look
we
at
just
him.
said, and he looks like he needs it.
Look at this guy. It's a month and he's almost dead.
Come on, Obama. All right, now.
What do you got here?
This is going to be a little risque. It's a warning here. Children under 25, you better not look. But I'm going to show the audience and you guys something. Then I'm going to explain to it what it's all about. Take a look at this picture.
Oh, I know what that is.
I'm just holding it, Mark, and you're all over the place with it. There you go.
What's that?
Anybody know what this is? CJ, I'm going to spin it over to you.
Yeah.
What is it? I couldn't read it.
What's that? Let me see. Turn this way.
I know what it looks like.
What does it look like?
Can I say it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like condominiums.
I got condominiums.
It looks like a fun night. It looks like.
All right, let me read a paragraph.
Okay,
I'll help you out here. I'll help you guys out.
Okay.
A bit before 10 p.m., he began gathering their stuff in a cabaret-style drag show. The floor reverberated. Wait a minute. A bit before 10 p.m., he began gathering his information cards and blank follow-up sheets to head home. But the club was just beginning to pulse.
Ooh,
dancers in a little lower on the pulse. Dancers in sequined, skin-tight costumes strutted their stuff in a cabaret-style drag show. The floor reverberated from the sound system's amped-up bass. The disco ball turned and sparkled, and an enthusiastic audience whooped and waved, offering handfuls of dollar bills to performers. Off to one side, bring it down. Off to one side, having already moved their condominiums and lubricant table downstairs. The volunteers from the HIV testing van danced along.
What? The volunteers from what?
The HIV. What was that last line?
Is that like the blood mobile?
Wait, this is the health. Oh yeah, this is the health.
I'm curious. That's
I
like
am
a really good statistic to check.
I am explaining an outreach program by President Obama to the gay community to push signing up for ObamaCare to the HIV.
This is an official government thing.
This is an official government program to push health.
Get gay people to sign up for Obamacare?
Because
no, to get HIV-infected
gay
people to sign up
HIV.
for Obamacare?
Well, what does that do to the economic model of Obamacare if you're
you're just a hater.
If you're heavily recruited?
It's a push more towards the Soil and Crane ending that I've been seeing in my dreams.
Let me read this. Washington's new health insurance exchange dispatched a sign-up envoy to one of the city's gay clubs on a recent night to get out the word about Obamacare. It envisioned men mingling on the dance floor, a cocktail in one hand,
Well, that sounds lovely.
and enrollment information in the other. And it goes on to explain that Obama wants to have a marketed effort to the high-risk groups that would most benefit from signing up for Obamacare.
Right.
So one of the groups, now, I don't know if you know anything about the
Why
gay
don't you
community.
visit a chemotherapy room and see if anybody who has cancer needs some Obamacare?
So your tax dollars are funding these efforts to go in, handing out condoms, free condoms, and
Are
then
they buying rounds of drinks as well?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Well, the best was the Colorado one that we started to do last month with all the different ads, with the kegger, the guy standing on their hands on top of the kegs, and the guy and the girl, like, oh, I hope he's as easy as was to get my birth control pills, right? I mean, they're spending money to promote vice.
To promote immoral activity, because those who are engaging in that are high-risk
Tom, who are you to say all this
candidates.
activity is immoral?
So,
you just,
I know,
who are you to judge that? It's just, these are people, and these are people who are doing things these are voters, Tom, and who are you to judge them on their morality?
And these are smart voters, because our next video is going to
another video.
Our next video. Our next video at 38 minutes after.
Oh, he did it
3 o'clock on the 23rd of December, Monday, right? Monday, 23rd of December.
You know what? You guys didn't leave the blinds open, and
that's okay.
No,
Did you eat
I
your
can't
sandwich?
get the weather report.
I know.
I
you can't
know.
get
No traffic report, no nothing.
Now here's where we're going. There's a method to all of this madness.
There's a
here,
madness
folks.
to your method.
We started out with happy birthday for Joe, obviously, because it's his birthday
Right.
tomorrow. We all know it's not his birthday today.
That was very good.
That's good, Joe.
Then I find it very important on the 23rd of December to have 2 Joes in a row on the show.
You got it? What are you
Yes.
playing there?
I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It's an ad.
Okay.
So we had Joe
The
Dugan.
sound
Skip
button
that.
The
is
Reverend
up
Carl?
there.
Talking about this guy?
Yeah.
I got him.
Oh, you got that one. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on. We had 2 Joes, Joe Dugan. We talked about the South Carolina Tea Party convention. Now we went into Fatah, went over there to show the fun and games taking place in Israel, and John Kerry helping negotiate peace with maniacs. That's going to work real well. But now we're back home, and we're showing how effective the Obamacare program is and how wisely this administration is using your tax money going into gay clubs, because those are the people at the highest risk. They can they have a higher need for insurance right now, so the chances are they'd be the ones that would sign up. This is how desperate this program is, to go into gay clubs
I know.
to sign people up. That's how desperate
It's all
this
flash and no substance.
This is
But
throwing.
this-
if that's even what it is, it's throwing people away from the center mass of
We can't hear you, Mike.
Yeah, get it.
every normal
Mike.
person, every normal person that needs
Well,
something.
you talk about normal people. Now we're going to look at some normal people in the street, interviewed by Mark Dice. And Mark has a single question for them. And these are Obama people, because this is an Obama pitch. Listen carefully what Mark is going to ask, and Mark does these surveys. He's going to tell these people that he wants them to sign a survey, a petition to...
I haven't heard it. It's pretty self-explanatory.
He wants them to sign a petition to bring Karl Marx into office
In 2016.
in 2016, because President Obama is implementing Karl Marx's philosophy, communist philosophy. So Obama wants Karl Marx to run in 2016. Would you sign this petition to help bring Karl Marx to run for president in 2016? Let's listen.
Gathering the signatures to get Karl Marx on the presidential ballot, since Obama's been working with
Are
him
you showing
and
the
applying
video
his
or
philosophy.
no?
We figure we'll get Karl Marx to become the next president on the 2016 ballot. So we're just gathering signatures showing people
Marx
will
and Engels ticket.
support Karl Marx for president. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Obama has been following the Karl Marx philosophies, and so we just want to gather signatures to show that the American public are behind Obama and Karl Marx. So you signed a petition to support Karl Marx philosophy. Thank you so much.
Karl Marx?
Yeah, we're just helping Obama continue the communist agenda. Okay.
At least one person got
So
it.
just
One person didn't
follow
sign.
Obama's footsteps and continue with the great work that he's been doing. So thank you for supporting Karl Marx for president. We're just gathering signatures to show support for Obama and his communist agenda. So we're just going to get Karl Marx on the 2016
This is a guy that's
ballot
gotta be in his
and
60s
continue
right
with
here.
the Marxist takeover.
Well dressed.
Say please to support the Marxist takeover. And I really appreciate your supporting Obama. We got to just get behind him as a community signature there to support Karl Marx.
Freeze it for a second. We got people at 42 minutes just driving. They're just jumping in their cars. Yeah, they're running, shopping, running all over the place. They're going,
Last
"What is
minute,
that all about?"
yeah,
It's certainly-
last minute Christmas shopping. Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly can't be a serious deal where somebody's asking someone else to sign a petition to have Karl Marx run for president in 2016. Isn't
How
Karl
come
Marx?
that is?
Well, he's
Isn't
dead.
Karl Marx dead?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is you'd think that somebody would have noticed
What is this?
at least that.
What does this say now? Obviously,
these don't look like stupid people. I mean, these are like well-dressed people. They're not like you would think like just bums off the street.
They got to be Democrats, though. They have to be because
it looks like it's California, so that would be.
It's in California. Yeah, they're Democrats.
That explains a lot right there.
Don't answer both.
Because Mark Dice, who does a lot of this, he says President Obama wants Karl Marx to run. So if you didn't like President Obama, would you agree to do something President Obama wanted?
Exactly. And we've seen one of his other videos where he was asking people to sign away the Bill of Rights because we don't need those.
We don't need.
And it's getting in the way of the Obama agenda. I'll sign that. Sure.
Okay, so let's establish a couple of points. The folks that Mark Dice is interviewing are Democrats. Okay.
Are they just complete morons?
Well, they may
is that
not
where
be
you're going?
even voters, though.
That's true. They can be criminals, for all we know. They might not even be voters.
Okay, that's possible. But
well, that is not mutually exclusive.
But if they decide to register, they're going to register Democrat.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are Democrat voters. Number one. All right. Number two. What is their understanding of recent history? I mean, it's not even.
What is their understanding of not so recent history?
That reminds me also of
what is their understanding
of the girl who...
of anything?
I can actually understand this type of video better than I can actually the video where the girl goes on campus and talks about the Holocaust and not Rhonda Whitman videos. I mean... These things, these guys are just idiots off the street, is what everybody's going to say, and they really don't look like idiots. But but the problem is you find the same type of attitude, same type of sentiment on universities, and that's what's very disturbing.
If you went to a university and did this interview, everybody would know who Karl Marx is.
Yeah, they would because they're following
it would be required reading.
Required reading.
They don't even bother to hide it anymore.
Yeah.
The question I have is, why was there a similarity between
Can't hear you.
intro music on that and the one from Peanuts?
It was a Peanuts commercial before that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the commercial where you go, I don't want to listen to this anymore. All right, so we know they're Democrats. I mean, that's an important point. We know they have no sense of history. But then Mark Dice, to say President Obama's following the communist agenda, and he feels Karl Marx. Yeah, nobody blinks. And Karl Marx really is going to do this. So, okay, I'll sign that. This is what makes the Democrat intelligentsia look down upon these folks and say, our people are too stupid to be able to get out of their own way. We have to.
Progressivism.
We have to lead them the way we want to lead them. They're just too stupid, right?
No, they're looking at that and they're saying, thank goodness we've done our job.
Thank goodness they're stupid. Now let's play a couple more, and let's hear a couple more of these interviews.
So much. Obama has endorsed him, and so we just want to show that the people. Yeah, I mean, Obama and Karl Marx they're good friends, and so we're just going to get Karl in the White House so he can continue the communist agenda that Obama has done, and just make sure, just real quick, print here and sign there, and we're just gathering the signatures to get Karl Marx on the 2016 ballot. You got to do it a couple of years in advance, and Obama is using Marxist philosophy to birthday please to support the Marxist in the White House. And we need another Bilderberg member there. Did you sign too?
Bilderberg member there.
All right. Mark Dice does a great job.
Well, the thing about it was these people didn't even blink. They didn't even blink at it. They're just like, oh my God.
Do you know what? I have to say, though, whenever I see his interviews, it really... I know you guys are not going to want to hear me say this, but it really shows the good-naturedness, I think, of the American people, because here's a guy with a camera, with a microphone, with a clipboard, and he's asking for people's help because he's advocating for something, and they come across this and they want to help him.
That's just fantastic.
No, they're just idiots. CJ.
Well, that makes it all okay.
Okay, let's do it. The Democrat.
No, I think that's.
Let's employ.
I think that's part of it because I think people see that and they just say, "Oh, I'll help this
Okay.
guy."
Oh,
Like if somebody with a clipboard had a survey when you were coming out of the grocery store. Or something
Hold on. If someone came up and handed most people a survey, this is something Mark and I should do. We want to reinstitute the Holocaust and reinstitute, the killing of people in massive amount of numbers. Would you please sign this? Are you saying that people would just sign it just because they're not even listening to the person?
Well, according to what we know, most people wouldn't know what that is.
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
you got a point there. Sorry.
Let's resolve this the Democrat way. All
You
in
wanna
favor.
build big ovens?
All in favor of CJ's view that these people are just being nice. Say
I
A.
didn't say just
Oh,
being
okay.
nice. I said that's part of it.
All,
Of course, they're uneducated
all in favor of the theory.
and
These are
uninformed.
dumbass people. Say aye. Aye.
Okay, but can't they be dumbass people with?
Can't they be
kind
nice
hearts?
dumbasses?
Yeah.
Yes, probably some are.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
probably nice dumbasses.
Yes.
That's actually the way to do it. Is they make nice dumbasses before they just start to kill everyone who's considered a dumbass and not worth living.
And the lesson for today, folks, on this show, because we always have a big idea on our show. The lesson for today is don't be a dumbass idiot, okay?
At 3:49 after the hour. I got one in.
Apply a little analytical thought to when people talk to you and have you sign things. Don't just be
Friends
an
don't
Mark
let-
got handed a petition just late last week. It was last Friday. Mark was handed a petition
were?
right on the streets in downtown Lake Worth.
I signed it, yeah.
Friends
I
don't
did.
let friends sign petitions, guys.
Yes, I did.
What was it?
It's, the one to have the marijuana law.
Yes. Yes.
I want
Is
to see
that
it on the
covered
ballot.
under Obamacare? Do we get to
I wanna
smoke
see it on the
pot?
ballot.
Federal violator. We have a federal felon among us. All right. Well, somebody who can use a little marijuana right about now would be our president. I think
I'm sure
of the
he's getting
United
it down in
States.
Hawaii, baby. He's got his own hookups.
That's right. He knew where to score.
Yeah, what's it? The Choom Gang.
He got
His
the
own
blow.
Got
Choom
the
Gang.
Maui Wowie.
He had his own blow depot down there.
Oh, yeah. He's loving it.
Yeah.
That's
no,
not
I know.
nice.
Well, but he writes about it in his books.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes clean. He comes clean.
You know what
on
he
it.
said to Joe Biden this morning? Ear.
Ear. No, what's the most
that's pretty
mispronounced word in the English language?
Ear.
Ear.
Okay. No, let's discuss that for a couple of minutes.
Let's
here. His
discuss
trip
pot.
is-
A
his trip-
friend with weed is a friend indeed.
A friend with weed is a friend indeed.
No,
yeah.
no drugs. No drugs. Don't
No
drink and drug.
drugs.
President Obama in Hawaii.
17 days.
17 days.
So what?
And what he did, he says, I can't wait to skip town when he left. He goes, I can't wait to skip town. He's the most powerful man in the world in the most powerful city in the world. And he says to the public, as he's leaving, can't wait to skip town.
Are you
Get out of
kidding
here."
me?
No, he said that. on his
Talking
way
about
out.
Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, he wanted to get out of there and go to Hawaii, where he's more comfortable.
Well, I can't
and all of
imagine anybody not wanting to get out of there.
He
and
said
go
that.
to
Wait, did he
Hawaii.
say that on camera in front
Yes.
of people?
Yes. He said it, and
No.
he
How
owns
does he
it.
think that the average guy who gets 17 days of vacation about every 5 years total, working 2 or 3 jobs, could never even think of the cost of one plane ticket to Hawaii, let alone a night in a hotel room there? I wonder how that guy feels when they hear Obama saying something like that.
Well, that guy probably voted for Obama.
probably did.
And he would vote for Karl Marx.
You know
too.
what? I'm actually
This
for
is the Washington Post.
Okay.
Right? And this is a friendly publication for President Obama. And it says President Obama confessed in his year-end news conference that he was, quote, eager to skip town, close quote. He did just that this weekend, jetting to his birthplace of Hawaii. Oh, yeah,
Kenya?
okay.
Oh,
No, they just want to say his birthplace.
Kenya? Oh, okay. Yeah.
To his birthplace of Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny.
For his annual Surfside respite, recharging before plunging into what he hopes will be a more productive 214. Listen to this. The president goes, this is sad. I mean, this guy, I don't know if he's
I'm
gonna
sure
make
he'd
it.
just like the whole presidency to be over right now.
I told you last week, this guy, if he could had the option to turn 2014 into a presidential instead of a midterm, he would sign up for that in 2 seconds.
I bet he really, really freaked out when he won in 2012 because I know he didn't want to do this again.
At Friday's news conference, past Friday, today's Monday the 23rd, and if you want another time, it's 52 minutes.
Oh, you did it again!
At Friday's news conference, which concluded a troubling 2013 that saw Obama's job approval and personal favorability ratings
plummet to 13%.
To the bottom of the earth, fall to their lowest point ever. Obama said he hoped to spend the holidays thinking about how to rebound in 2014.
So where does the marijuana come into this?
Quote, the end of the year is always a good time to reflect and see what you can do better next year. Close quote. This sounds like
it's a Hallmark card.
Yeah, it's a Hallmark card.
It's Festivus.
It's Festivus.
Or it's like an AA meeting.
How have you disappointed me this year?
And he told reporters, that's how I intend to approach it. I'm sure I will have even better ideas after a couple of days of sleep and sun. You've got to be kidding me. He's losing his mind. He really is.
How can a president admit
You
that?
can't say stuff like that.
I mean, that's like hitting on the leader of another country of the free world in front of your wife at a memorial ceremony.
Now look at what they do real quickly. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, our president is having a breakdown right in front of us. He is admitting the end of the year is always a good time to reflect and see what you can do better next year. That's how I intend to approach it. I'm sure I'll have even better ideas. What is he talking to his teacher?
Well, you know what? It just something just dawned on me, and I didn't. You know, people are starting to wise up to him, like the Barbara Walters thing, where he's no longer the Messiah anymore, and he's no longer being worshipped like he was. That's a big thing to a guy who's an egomaniac.
Look what the Post does.
Well, wait a second, though. If the president has a breakdown and nobody in the media covers it, did he really have a breakdown? Yeah.
Well, the beauty of that is
he's finishing all my sentences.
We got 18 million cameras on him all the time. But watch what happens. So he articulates this very bizarre position. I'm sure that I will have even better ideas after a couple of days of sun and sleep. Right? Maybe my ideas aren't that good right now.
Because he's so busy at the White House now.
But I thought a president was never really on vacation. I thought they were just working from a different location.
Look at what the Post does. So what we have here, folks, is he admitted he wants to be eager to get out of town, and then he admits that he's not handling this very well. So what the Washington Post does immediately, next paragraph.
Cover for him.
Yeah, they cover for him. Vacations have always been an essential component of the presidency. George W. Bush cleared brush at his ranch in Crawford. Ronald Reagan rode horses in Santa Barbara, and John F. Kennedy went sailing off Cape Cod in Massachusetts, right? And then they go to a historian. Oh, the rebooting process is essential. He's got to get away and think. That's the most underrated attribute of what we need in our president. He needs to be able to think.
This is so pathetic. I don't even know. Hey, speaking of Barbara Walters and no longer the Messiah, did you see who Barbara Walters called the most interesting person in the world last week?
Is it the Dos Equis guy?
No, it is
Miley Cyrus.
No,
Miley Cyrus.
Hillary. So she slams Obama, and then days later is on the Hillary train.
Rehabilitates Hillary.
So it's okay if they advocate the same positions.
Exactly. It's new train.
It's just the packaging of it.
It's already as soon as the crumbling of Obama starts, they're already hitching up to the next liberal train.
Well, the headline right now, folks.
The headline right now is that it's 3 o'clock
56
minutes.
No, but the headline on Obama is
3:56.
He's starting to unravel before our very eyes, and he's a member of the Democrat Party. And I got to read this to you.
Is he a member of the Democrat Party?
He's a good friend of mine, Dr. Sam, sent this out to all his Democrat friends. Sam is a Republican, and he's a Jewish Republican, and he wrote to all my Democrat friends. It's
This is very good.
Please accept with no obligation, implied or implicit, my best wishes for an environmentally conscious, socially responsible, low-stress, non-addictive, gender-neutral celebration of the winter solstice holiday practiced within the most enjoyable traditions of the religious persuasion of your choice. Or, secular practices of your choice with respect for the religious, secular persuasion and or traditions of others, or their choice not to practice religious or secular traditions at all. I also wish you a fiscally successful, personally fulfilling, and medically uncomplicated recognition of the onset of the generally accepted calendar year 2014. But not without due respect for the calendar of choice of other cultures whose contributions to society have helped make America great. Not to imply that America is necessarily greater than any other country, nor the only America in the Western Hemisphere. Also, the wishes made without regard to race, creed, color, age, physical ability, religious faith, or sexual preference of the wishee. To all my Republican friends, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. That is good.
That is really
and one
good.
more thing.
Yeah, read the
Scrooge
other one.
McJoe is cutting us off for 1 minute here.
We have 1 minute.
No way.
Yeah, Scrooge McJoe, we just celebrated his birthday.
Screw you, Ed. We're staying on the air.
We're going on for another hour.
Yeah. He got He's got the button.
He really does have the
No
hook.
cake for you.
No cake for you. No, we're not giving your calendar, your candles. What we'll do is somewhere when we're on the air again next time, not tomorrow because we have a couple of shows we put together, we'll read Sam's
Religion.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool thing. Hey, everybody, thank you very, very much. It's been a great day here at our old
Thank
home.
you. Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday,
Merry Christmas.
Joe.
Have a wonderful time. Joe, happy birthday. Bob, thanks to everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be right here at 3 o'clock. Bye.